Morning all, welcome to Online Seller UK podcast. This morning I've got Chris, and Chris is talking in our AmafestUK conference on the March. So this call is just to find out what Chris does and what his talk going to be about. So morning Chris.
Good morning, you okay?
Yeah, I'm good. Thanks Chris for your time. So why don't you introduce yourself, Chris, to start with?
Yes, so my name's Christopher Ball. I currently am the head of marketplaces at AmafestUK. So I look after the eBay, Amazon group on teams over at AmafestUK.
Okay, excellent. So you are a part of our Amazon vendor panel. So
yes,
Amafest.
that's correct.
So yeah, so just tell us, what sort of things you would be covering during that talk.
Yeah, so there's the main things really is just kind of like a brief overview, going through forecasting, catalog changes, updating stock, different types of marketing packages, how to set up new products, setting up critical paths. There's quite a bit on there. I've got quite a bit available to share. Yeah. Also around pricing as well. So how it's possible to get a price increase from Amazon.
Yeah.
And a rare example.
Okay. Excellent. So I think this is the time where a lot of vendors are getting some sort of agreements put in.
The terms are coming through.
Yeah, terms are coming through. I think it will be good to talk about that as well. So what sort of strategies do you think, or is there any strategies to put in place or think about before going to this terms meeting or getting the terms done?
Yeah, so I mean, the hardest thing is the terms usually change every year, so it's kind of trying to get a negotiation going where you might be able to kind of integrate two things into one terms percentage. So for example, you might be able to bring in Amazon Buying and A+, A+ Premium into one kind of percentage, and there's loads of different things you can do around it really. It's just making sure you do your research before.
Yeah, that's true. So with vendor, there are lots of vendors who would be attending the conference. I think there are lots of general questions regarding the problems you have, which you normally have with all the vendor accounts. So a problem could be to do with catalog changes, or there could be problems to do with the price changes. What's your take on this?
Yeah, so catalog changes, again, it depends how big the account is. Do you already have an SBS or an ABS? And they can usually help to some degree. If you've not, then it makes it a bit harder because you've still got to go through the usual case side. When it comes to price changes, usually I've found previously in the past, it's always better when you set up new products to set them slightly higher. Because you can always bring down the price. Like if you put through a price change and you bring down the price, usually Amazon will put it through within 24 hours. But if you set up a new price change to go up, usually in about 30 days, you just get a refusal through to say no thanks. So it's just doing all the work, kind of front loading all the work ready for the future really. So it's building a strategy in advance to say at some point the price is going to go up, the exchange rate is going to change. We need to build this into our future plan.
Yeah, no, that's true. So that's good thought. And what about advertising it? So what percentage of the sales, or what level of advertising we should actually do in terms of spend?
Again, it depends on your product category, but again, I kind of build that into my terms discussions. So you can actually put it into your terms if you're already spending it, and that's another good negotiation tactic to use, is to put it into, if you're already spending a certain percentage of your sales, is to actually bring it into your terms and conditions, maybe lower it down somewhere else.
Right, so I think with a vendor, there's a lot of people have quite large accounts, and some people do tend to go towards Seller Central as well. And they may keep both, but also I've heard lots of confusion whether our vendors should have a Seller Central or shouldn't even register Seller Central. So what's your thought on that?
Yeah, so I mean, you can run it like a hybrid model. There's no problems with that. I think one of the biggest issues you tend to have is when you're running a hybrid model, but you're also the manufacturer and you're selling to other places. So, for example, like Tesco, Asda, these kind of ones, then it can be a bit funny with it. I mean, I've used it in the past previously where it's really good if you're having problems getting stock into one of the fulfillment centres. And then you can kind of use it as a fallback. So if your product goes out of stock, then you've also got your seller central there to kind of pick up the slack. So you're still getting them sales, it's just coming through the other channel.
Right. Okay. Right. Okay. That's cool. So is there anything else you want to add today?
No, I think we've covered quite a bit, and obviously there'll be quite a few other little bits, little tips and tricks at the event, so it'll be good.
Yeah. Okay. So if somebody wants to find you and have a chat, where do you say where's the best place to go?
Yeah, so probably my LinkedIn would probably be the best place.
Okay.
Which is I think it's linked on the event page anyway.
Yes. So yeah, I'll put your link under the YouTube descriptions as well once the video is ready as well. So so that's good. So yeah, so if you are selling on a vendor platform, it will be really good for you to come along, speak with Christopher on the day and find out his experience and learn from it really. So that's AmafestUK, and it's on March 13th March at UK Fast in Manchester. See you soon, everyone. Thank you very much. Thanks, Grace.
Thank you.